Klepto disbanded in 2007.
2007.
Mapema ni now. Best ni whiskey. Hapana. Sisi was. Well, Sahi ni upcoming. I don't owe any Kenyan a collaboration.
Marap tu bro.
So bars bro.
Hiyo siku ungekuwa unafanya kazi kwa Zawadi, wewe ungewa rap kwa rap. Hiyo unaweza kosa kushika size labda kesho saa 6 usiku.
Hapana bro.
Hiyo ni mbaya. Umezeeka. Kwa umezeeka. Yo ninjas, welcome back. Of course, this right is #Emos reporting live and direct from Nakuru City, 2100, you name it. And of course, tuko ndani ya, I think nimesahau jina ya nini, but all I know, tuko ndani ya BNB courtesy of Obed in the Wild. Nimesahau ni BNB gani tuko, but somewhere in Nakuru. And of course, today I'm having a legend, a living legend, the king of rap, till to date, king of rap, ladies and gentlemen, the guys who fought for the music industry in Kenya right now. And of course, last time tulionana naye is 11 years ama sijui how many years ago. I'm surprised bado ananikumbuka bwana yangu. Ladies, allow me to introduce the one only one, COLLO, king of rap. Welcome to the show, bro.
Thank you so much.
Uko salama?
Nashukuru.
It's been a minute.
It's been a hot one, man.
Umenishtua, umekuja tu kaona hivi msanii ukasema, "Hey bro, it's been a minute."
Of course.
Imagine I was viewing that interview leo.
Siwezi kukusahau.
Of all, it was Groove Awards, the last Groove Awards.
Yes, the last Groove Awards actually. And that was the last time tulionana. Nilikuwa nimepiga, I think,
suspender pale.
MC Emos live in Nairobi tuko kwenye Groove Awards nomination night. And guess what? Udamas, you come and enjoy, but guess what? I'm with the king himself. He goes by the name COLLO, Bazokizo hitmaker. But kuna shida hapo mahali. Ngoja tuasikia kuna kashida mahali hapo. And this guy is from Nakuru. Kwanza hapo.
Ocha show. Mimi niko na yani mimi na represent Kenya.
Kichwa ilikuwa safi kama balloon kama but sasa tumemesha.
Sasa wewe ukaniruka ukavaa kofia na kwa ndani hapa tunapiga match moja of Baldman Association. The last time tulionana we were talking about Groove Awards and what they changed and all that. And that was the last Groove Awards. Do you think the changes that they made into Iltumage that was the last thing they did?
Well, I mean seasons zo change and I think season ya Groove at that time really need to change. So I actually tried to have a conversation with Kev to transform it to just be an honors.
Oh yeah. Instead
of an award, like awards competing, just honor people. But Groove
was Groove, bro.
Groove ni mambo mbaya.
Groove was Groove, bro.
Yeah.
And I think people let hiyo gospel industry kwa gospel industry at that time.
Sasa mimi sitaki hata kusikia gospel industry.
Sema no gospel.
Industry.
Yo ministry.
Si ni gospel tu. Industry ni either music ama entertainment. Gospel ni constant.
You still doing gospel music?
Well, I can do gospel music anytime. Well, I can do anytime. Seasons, like I said, ikifika season ya kuzungumza kuhusu issue, community music, contractual music, tunafanya jobs za kuandika for different companies, anthems, stuff like that. So I'm a musician.
You're an artist, you're a musician. You create music.
I create music. And in the season that I was in then, there was a spiritual awakening that has contributed to the person I am today.
Kwanza tuanzie hapa because I think a lot of people ama hii generation yetu hapa ya wasiwagenge to all that, they don't know why we have waited for you all that time to host you. This is COLLO. Tuanzie hapo. King wa rap. You get kuna zile enzi za magnetic, kuna zile enzi za hodi, kuna zile yani this the guy mwenye aleta hizo music. These are the first guys to tour the world back in those days. Hakuwa Instagram
paka kule ni wewe tu, king wa rap amekubali tu ni wewe tu.
The way she looks at me, baby girl's making me miss my beat. She's magnetic, that girl has a magnetic force. She's magnetic, that girl has a magnetic force.
Hakukuwa na social media ilikuwa different. Ilikuwa either Pulse magazine ama Insider, even before Pulse. Hiyo ndio ilikuwa social media yetu.
How many places have you been during those days? And you can only tell. I want to approve of the tours that you did that time, because probably they were never recorded. Ama there was no place to pose at that time. How many countries have you done in those days? Before even you went single?
I think I've like 6 passports. So clearly. Yeah. 2.
What wanajua ulikuwa unaishi UK? Do people know that you used to live in UK?
Well, very few. The few that know. Yeah, kuna time niliishi UK between 06 and 08.
What was the reason?
Silikuwa na nimechoka na Gata press.
Umechoka na selfie.
Wasa walianza tu kwa ratchet kwa industry. So nilikuwa na need space tofauti. Place wasa wanijui. Na naweza tu be myself. So nika seek solace in the UK.
How was it like?
It was amazing. Of course, UK mazeni, England mazeni, it's a big nation, big country. The pound is, of course, a very strong currency. So nili learn a lot about different things. Ilikuwa fit.
Ni song gani sio mko mmesha drop at that time? That was 2006. 2006 ni hit gani mko mmesha that time?
2006 nini ilikuwa imeshika sasa. Hii ngoma
It's time to shine. Unawajua hii ngoma? Niko na maoldi hapa. Hebu ipige hii ngoma.
Ndio hiyo. Mabazi mejaa mademo sawa
hasalala
Shila Wanyiga featuring COLLO. That was the biggest song in 2000.
Kwa unasikia tu King Warapa ameingia kwa basi yako nikali Dwayne hii imeenda.
Sasa maze hiyo ndo verse ilini position as Insider wali do review your year. Na hiyo verse ilivotiwa the best verse that year. Na for me ilikuwa confirmation. Hiyo ndo sasa hiyo time story ya King Warapika
ukaanza kuipiga saa peke yako. And the videos bro at that time man. Wajua ulikuwa umekimbia 10 years before hiyo 10 years.
But Kenya iko hivyo, not just me. Kenyans have always been ahead of the game. Tumekuwa na a more pop culture before any other country in Africa.
True. Nini, how many awards did you scoop at that time?
All of them.
Mkiwa groups
all of them.
Zote you are nominated.
Zote tulishinda awards zote high school. Tukimaliza high school Kisima tulishinda awards.
You started rapping after high school?
I started rapping before high school. Then in high school I recorded my first track.
Which was?
Free Kid.
Hey Jehovah.
2001. I was 16.
Ima na muziki yani hakuna tujui.
Well, sasa mimi ni upcoming.
Sasa unaanza tena huko.
Sasa unaanza sasa niko na njaa.
Kuna nini let's say the first hit song when Ogopa was Ogopa at that time. Which song did you release after high school? Ama in between your first time to make music ni hit gani ilitoka at that time?
Well,
when you are young, like
so the first song was Free Kid. That was our debut track. The second song was Maniac's Anthem. Na ili featureiwa kwa Ogopa 1 compilation. At that time Ogopa 1 compilation ndio ilikuwa the biggest body of work in music to ever be released in Kenya. So being part of that compilation meant something. Probably the song wasn't all that, but I can confirm that Hare was in Ogopa 2.
Yeah. And Hare was a hit.
That was a hit.
Hare ni tu katike ai Jehovah Jaire. Mimi na feel kama niko na nostalgia sasa hivi. Ni mbaya. Hare tukaruke. Hare tuchizike. Hare this is Emos O'Clock reporting live and direct. We have COLLO, King wa Rap. That was Harewa at that time. How old were you?
I was in Form 4. I was just turning 18.
Unango nataka kuniambia wanadada walikujua yani ukiwa hapo umeweza Form 4.
Wanajua.
Mama yangu. How was it that time? You know, I feel like I had a conversation with Juakali. Unajua maneno yako kiwe.
Wanajua bro.
I had a conversation with Juakali. Juakali alikuwa ananiambia at those years you guys used to do tours in UG and used to be reception was amazing because you guys used to perform like for 60k people.
Yeah, man.
At that time. And the reason why actually the Kenyan music industry was doing very well had in MTV. Was it MTV that launched in Kenya?
2005, yeah.
2005. Because the Kenyan music industry was doing very well.
Yes.
Hapa katikati kukapenaje?
Seasons ubadilika. Manu mimi nikiwatch ball nilikuwa msema Manu.
Alafu kaenda aje kuna ndo Manchester hapo na waudhi.
Seasons zina.
So za hizo support Manchester?
Wanapiga coach ball.
Lakini Manchester wanapigwa sana.
Hata sijui, sija keep up.
But kulingana na rumors unasikia wanapigwa sana.
Zizi.
So COLLO unasema Manchester wanapigwa sana.
Hapana. Manchester wako tu sawa. Wako tu sawa.
Yaani bado ukaacha kuwatch mpira.
Manchester and let's at the top.
Mungu at the top.
And at the top. Ilikuwa ile unakumbuka walikuwa naitwaje?
Kati ya Man U na Arsenal.
Sasa 2014 ndo niliacha kuwatch.
Hapo tano Manchester ilishinda
hata. Ball tu.
So
nilitake a break.
Sisi watu wa Arsenal Manchester hapo ndo.
Ungesema ni mso Arsenal. I would have known man. I should have known.
Wajua hapo ndo shida zilianzia. And then Arsenal ikakuja on top of the table to date. Manchester actually
umeji.
Hata wewe bado waioni. Yaani it's ukaona hii ball hii mapema yakelekea hapo unaweza commit suicide sababu mpira ukaacha Manchester. Na iko na the biggest fan base. That's amazing.
Iko sawa.
That's amazing. Ukaacha kuwatch mpira akaanza kusupport Kenya. Alisema ili Manchester ikae to support Kenya. Watu wetu wa nyumbani. And then before you went solo, one of the biggest hit nini ilikuwa kwa swing kwako before swing before tuendelee? Ama after?
We recorded swing before tuendelee but we released tuendelee first. Yeah.
How was the reception man? Till to date bro. Till to date tuendelee kiko hivi ni hivyo.
Maze, mi hata hiyo kitu hiyo ni shock.
How many years now? You're so gonna how many years right now?
Approaching 2 decades. 20 years.
20 years.
Man.
Till to date guys sing it.
Tuendelee ama tusiendelee. Nasikia kuna MCs flani wametutusi ati lyrics zetu mazeni za upuzi. Na heri sisi hao wamejana virusi kumangana kila mahali kama mambuzi. Na ningekimia ningenyamaza singejali.
I can't I'll just say it's God's doing.
Alafu so after that Caliph ilikuja before Gopa ama it was the same year? When you guys now were competing and all that?
I think Lucas began producing before Claymore. But us guys popping, tulipop the same time na Nonini. Junakumbuka tukiwa high school. Roba na Nyasho walikuwa na Njoroge, niaje kuna mse fulani anaitwa Nonini pia. Ako kwa game. But Juakali alikuwa backup singer wa Nonini.
Fun facts.
Tulikuwa tunaenda magig tunaona nini but kuna mse mwingine anamshikilia anampiga backup. So that other guy was Juakali.
And this thing started in high school.
So si tukiwa high school hiyo time of course kina Nonini walikuwa a little bit slightly
and then now that was Caliph now and this was
Ogopa. That was Caliph. Si tulitrainiwa Ogopa DJs. Sini sema first generation ya Ogopa DJs artists.
How was the experience? Me and kitu nanisumbua saizi ni how was the experience at that time, like you being an artist ama you being a star? Guys ukipita mahali ndole COLLO and all that, how was the reception at that time if you compare your fame ama how artists were used to be respected at that time and right now? Because I feel like at that time nyinyi mlikuwa kiwa jamii ukweli everything wazazi walikuwa wanaambia tu usikue msanii and all that. But you guys were touring the world at that time. How was the reception at that time if you compare to someone, let's say, for instance, who compare like a star right now in Kenya and a star that time? The respect and everything, has it changed? Do you feel like you guys were used to be respected so much than right now?
Well, I honestly think that there was a reason for why things happened the way they did that time. And the only thing I can say is that perhaps God used us to just show guys it's possible to do this thing, and it's possible to appreciate your own and do something about what you have as a nation. So I think we were used to benchmark.
And where,
for lack of a better word.
Ilichenchia wapi, the game changed from where? Ndio ikakuwa the newbies wakaingia and all that. Was it when you did with Camp Mula?
Camp Mula came later in 2009. This was now after 2000, and the post-election violence changed everything. That's what actually, in my opinion, 2007 was a very significant year that redefined our culture and everything that we thought we had built musically.
Nini, when Camp Mula, before Camp Mula kuja kwa game, guys were only listening to Kenyan music. Was it because of social media it was atupo active, or like guys really love Kenyan music at that time?
Guys love Kenyan music, generally. But we are yet to export our culture. I think that's what I'll say.
Because I feel like tulikuja tuka-embrace sana Naija, TZ, like when they hit to Kenya, tulichukua vya rice sana.
We embrace anything. Naturally as Kenyans, we import everything. You see? I think it has a lot to do with the society when you think about culture and inaitwaje kitu. Colonialism, West Africans hawakuiembrace sana. Neither did South Africans. So East Africans were like, yeah, we'll trade with the Commonwealth now, shan't we? So yeah. So it really affects culture in so many ways, including how we embrace what we call our own. But then the question is, what is our own? Kenya is very versatile.
True.
I'm not saying Nigeria or South Africans don't have variety of sounds or beats, but us guys are not stuck to one thing. So we tuko na a lot to offer.
And then, now at that time you guys were still a group. It was Kleptomanix at that time. Before you
Which time?
Semi 2009.
2009.
Is it 2009 kurudi nyuma? When did you guys went solo?
Klepto disbanded in 2007.
2007.
After the tour in the US. So when we finished the tour, Yashinsky remained behind.
That is in the UK?
In the US.
Oh, US,
Roba and I came back. I thought I was going to launch my own career. But then I decided to work with Roba. And that's when we launched Yulopa Ngoma. So in the process of working with Yulopa, Roba is the one who actually introduced me to Yulopa. Not that I didn't know who Yulopa was, but that whole circle of, he's related to Guido Kibukosia. Guido Kibukosia is music royalty in Kenya. His father is the one who he was part of the team that created the national anthem. So they have a very musical family. So Guido Kibukosia is Marcus's dad. Marcus is Kusma, the producer of Camp Mula. So when we used to hang out with Guido, Roba and I, now the late Bruce Odhiambo, I would see Marcus running around the house in Kina Yulopa. Then he was a really good drummer. So when it got to producing music, I was like, so that's how I got to meet Camp Mula through Marcus.
When Yulopa wanakuja kwa industry, Ogopa DJs was not there. Ogopa ikuwa saa hizo. Wakati Yulopa amekuja.
Walikuwa? Si sasa hiyo ndo time second generation ya Ogopa ilikuwa kina Avril. Si tulikuwa side tumetransition.
Watu wa genge tu najua mkuna tumnaelewa saizi. Watu wa Justin Bieber najua mwelewi, but at least watu wa moms and dads wanaelewa nini what's happening.
Kina Kenzo,
that now was the second
generation.
It makes a lot of sense. Then Yulopa came to the game, mama.
Now Yulopa was at that time. So as Ogopa was releasing these other guys, us guys were working on our music with Yulopa. That's when we released that album, Now Is the Time, which had Psycho, Magnetic, among other songs.
Psycho nyasha koko? Magnetic pia? She's magnetic, she's... mama yangu Jehova Jere, mimi ni mzee.
Hapana, sisi wazee.
Sisi wazee. Usikatae miaka tu.
Usikubali kuzeeka.
Magnetic hiyo ni how many years?
2009 is when we recorded it.
And it was a very new style. Very new style. Alikuja na very fresh sound.
Well, yeah man, Yulopa is bad news, man.
Yulopa is still doing music right now?
I should believe he still does.
Then after that, Roba akaamua kufanya mambo yake. That was which year? Wakati now it was only you. Nyasha at that time bado yuko US.
Ako US.
Now it's you and Roba, and then you decide to do your own me. But most of the time it was about collabs kwanza.
Yeah. So I was more focused on working with the younger generation.
Yeah, true.
So I discovered Camp Mula. Did everything that I could to put the word out about them.
Don't stop, this party don't stop. It goes on and on.
Let me give your body a job, employ a new technique. Work it, rock it like a cradle and bed, I need a free.
And then I started working on...
You're actually telling guys about Kampmula before the Kampmula to Iyongo Mekwe released.
Yeah.
Because at that time you guys were friends with Shotna Shafi, Kiswan Andre.
Now, when I used... there's this thing about it. Shafi is my dude, and we go way back. Shafi ni fan wa Klepto.
True.
Unaona? So sasa tulikuwa tunaishiana CD ya Camp Mula. Naambia kina Shafi, sikieni hawa toi. Walikuwa wanasema mazee wanaimba na English mazee. Naambia hii ndo the future mazee, hao ndo the future. Unaona? Hao hata wako wameona. But eventually walikama wakati.
Do you feel like if it was not for Kapmula, probably guys the guys were like in a calligraph wangepata reception walipata?
But it's true because the only other Kenyans who used to rap in English were Bamboo. But that was a very niche market.
How was Nairobi at that time? Let's tell a story next. Nairobi ilikuwa kwaje reception yake ya msee kimba kilami?
That's why nasema ilikuwa niche. Ungepata wase wenye wanapenda kusikiza. I mean, in general wa Kenya, English is our first language, then Swahili. So Kenyans understand Swahili, but if you did a song in English, ulikuwa kaka mse ana try kuwaka. So mse ange try the level best could do song in Swahili. So that aweze ku blend in. But kulikuwa na wase walikuwa na do songs in English. Hata Amani ali do song in a ile I believe in all of me, in all of me, I believe in here. Ilikuwa in English. That was
watu wa 30 years relate. Watu wa 40 years wana relate sana. Wana relate na hizo. You are old.
Hakuna old.
You are very old. You're very old. Then at that time now COLLO went solo. But you did ngoma ngapi mfanya peke yako? Kuna ile chini ya maji. Was it chini ya maji?
Leo mazesi tunaenda show.
Tunaenda kuzipigia hizo ulipiga peke yako.
Sasa
hizo ulipiga peke yako.
To go through so we're going to walk down our
playlist yote. Tunakuja
memory lane.
Hii ni memory lane by the way, 100% memory lane.
But the first track nilipiga solo ilikuwa Girl Like You.
Baby, hakuna mwingine ninayemtaka. Namshukuru Mungu nimekupata. Nimeng'ang'ana sana niwe namba moja. I will never ever find another girl like you. Kama penzi ni asali si mimi ndamfuata.
Now go pa DJs. Just when I came back from Stato. Before ni work na Yulopa na Roba, nilikuwa na plan ya kudu solo. Juu nilikuwa nimejua Nyashinski amebaki Stato. Form ni gani? Wacha ni do solo. So nika record track na Ogopa. Nilidu hata masong na Msiox zenye hatukuwa release. So nilirecord ma track kadhaa zenye I think I just released That Girl Like You at that time, chini ya maji na Visita.
Marap tu bro.
So bars bro.
Hiyo siku ungekuwa unafanya kazi kwa Zawadi, wewe ungewa rap kwa rap. Hiyo unaweza kosa kushika size labda kesho saa 6 usiku.
Hapana bro.
Hiyo ni mbaya. Umezeeka. Kwa umezeeka. Ladies and gentlemen, now I really wanted to know that journey till right now. The last song you did right now, ya mwisho, when was it there was a song you did after Bazokizo? Jijue. What happened your transition ya now you're the first person who did a dance song. Ndio. Even the concept and all that.
The concept of like having dance into like making it a thing. Yeah man, I'm glad.
Ideas were happy.
Well,
because tumezoea COLLO King wa Rap. It's all about bars and all that. COLLO ametokea na dance. Na si dance tu ati ya utiaji, ni dance ilienda na ikaenda till to date. So your transition iko why was it sababu ya season ama?
Well, kuna hiyo but pia nilikuwa interested could do something different. Na at that time nilikuwa na understand that in Africa, actually the person who convinced me to go dance direction was Uncle Fred Obachi Machoka.
Allah.
Nilikuwa naye kwa flight tukienda Tusker twende kazi production. Akaniambia, you know, one of your greatest songs is Swing Swing because of the dance element. And Africa is all about rhythm. So try and do something. And of course, growing up kwa generation yenye tulikuwa tunasikia a lot of dance or raga. Nilikuwa na notice wasa walikuwa na dance ngoma za raga. Alafu wasa walikuwa na kama na dance style kali. Unaona hizo makuku dance hata before that.
Yeah.
So nilikuwa nasema mbona tuna dance ngoma za Jamaica deadly hivi. Easy dance style. Tukijaribu kuziweka kwa song zetu. Tukiziweka kwa song zetu nini ita happen? So hiyo ilikuwa concept, one of the elements behind Bazokizo. And funny enough, it's a dance that existed before. It just needed the right platform. So
what was did you have the same name?
Well,
I don't think but your jina
that song ya Bazo, your dance style ilikuwa ina exist juu,
but jina
hata jina
Allah
juu suddenly create beat yake. Nilipigia Jack on the beat, nikamwambia wewe ni aje, hebu chukua Macarena, let's sample it and let's just create something, have fun with it. So he created for me something, he shared it with me. I think I had that beat for like 6 months before we wrote on it. So at the point nilikuwa nakutana na Bruce tu ni alikuwa dance choreographer. Tulikuwa tumework naye some projects before for like private projects, you know, training like literally kids. So I told him, yo man, why don't we do something? And he was interested in pursuing his music. So
tukimaliza this journey because I really was interested in that journey. Napenda sana hiyo curiosity ya how the journey became and how you are here right now and all that. Do you think like you are more of, when you went solo, you are more of sporting talent or something like that?
Do you mind repeating that question?
Do you feel like you're one guy when you live this talent of sport talent? Because let's say for instance, you're the first guy who did a song with Amelina. The song though P Unit were P Unit at that time, you did a collab with them pia. Kapmula who came or Kablo, yani those guys were, you're the first guy with Fanyangoma now, and also you're introducing even guys to that song before you had to shoot video and all that. And right now you are right now me concentrate na brand yako. What changed during that path and that year? Ama what really happened ukamwona now, let me as COLLO, what sasa nifanye ngoma me as COLLO, let me work on my brand as COLLO? to this time you have your own show. Unaleta ma legend, you do you inakuwa tip what top quote that line ukianza show yako, the one who do IG live.
It's called the morning flight.
Na hiyo line ndio unasemaga?
Well, kuna different days. So ka Thursdays in tip top Thursdays.
Yeah, tip top. So there's tip top Thursdays, but every day you actually do the show every day.
Every other day.
Every
morning from 9 to 10 a.m. I don't miss.
Daily, bro.
Daily.
What is the idea behind it?
You have to kill me, bro.
Lazima kuna kitu umeona. Hiyo consistency, bro.
Consistency ni everything, man. Ni everything. Juu kuna kitu inaitwa resilience. There was a time I got a chance of trying radio in 2005 when I was 19. I went to Patrick Kwako of KISS and Radio Africa, and I asked Chief to give me an opportunity to do a show, host a show. And then I used to sit with Mainak again. When he used to present, I just used to watch him, learning, taking notes. Then I had a show with Debbie Asila, who used to be in Tattoo. We had a Saturday show in the evening. But at that time, I wasn't really that serious with the radio thing because we were on tour. Klepto was big. Nika decide kufanya Klepto on music. But eventually, last year, nili get chance ya kwenda kufanya job urban radio in Kisumu. I was there for a short time. And when I left, I think I was there for 25 days.
Presenting?
Yeah. I used to have a morning breakfast show.
See, that's the radio pia Chico alikuwa.
Yeah.
Chito, before akuje KISS.
Yeah. So, I had a show called The Crisp Breakfast. I made the show. And then I just realized I needed to rise above the work environment. So, instead of doing a 4-hour show from 6 to 10, I decided to do 1 hour.
1 hour. We break down.
On my IG live every day.
And that's just COLLO on Instagram. Make sure you follow him every day. Every other day, 9 to 10 a.m. bro. 1 hour.
Just 1 hour.
Just COLLO on Instagram, ladies and gentlemen. Bro, nimeona kidogo pia director wangu ni kwa miaka 21. Anza kuza flow hizi tutafanya hapa. So there's a game that we want to play. Bobo tufanye game kwanza hapa to make it easy now. Easy now because COLLO has a show. Kuna show atakufanya and all that. COLLO, what are we expecting? I'm seeing that niko hata mimi na roho ya kuona. Podcast inakuja soon.
What's on a day podcast? Okay,
so what's on a day na mimi kuambia. So ipige tu.
Amen, maze. Si artistaki kupiga podcast.
But before hata tuende kwa podcast, there's something nimelearn. No matter how much you try to run from something, you'll end up doing it. So ni mapema ndio best. Uifanye tu.
Mapema ni now. Best ni whiskey. Best ni gin bana. Mapema ni now.
Because I feel like it's also from I used to be a radio presenter. Then nikaanza kufanya Emos o'clock at that time, and I actually had that passion back na kuja Nairobi with you.
You're a go-getter.
Nikawacha tena nimerudi. That means no matter how much you try to run from something in your peo, it's better you just do it.
It's true.
Because utarudi tu.
I hear you.
Because you wanted to radio was ulikuwa wataka radio since then.
I wanted radio back in the day. But at that time, my mind was somewhere else. The desire was there, but I guess this is the season. But again, podcast is good. But I just don't want a podcast.
What do you want? Itabidi umefanya.
As in, ndio, wasa wanaita podcast. But staki tu ikuwe podcast. Unaona venye wase, I'll quote Nyashinsky. Wanataka album, anasema yangu ni art.
Makes a lot of sense.
So kuna hiyo jina generic podcast. But what are we really tuning into? That's the question. If you can figure that out, Na hiyo ndo kitu sasa nimekuwa nikitumia hii morning sessions zangu kujitrain, ku give the best experience to anyone joining in. So staki msaki unaona venye ulikuwa nasikiza album, unaika album unaacha ina run. Unasikia the body of work from track 1 till the last one. Na hapo ndo sasa unaweza get distinction ya between my artists wa hii generation ya Sahi. Our create music yenye inakupeleka kwa show yao. Wana create singles zenye za TikTok. So huo msee hawezi shikilia show.
Makes a lot of sense. So you want something that emotionally mtu atakuwa connect with what you're saying.
Msana connect.
It's not just for to go viral ama just for the sake of something.
Unaona venye wasako addicted to TikTok. Hivyo. Mbona wasako addicted to TikTok? Mbona si Google Shots ama why TikTok? So then the guys behind TikTok understood the assignment. So unaweza penda kuweza kufika hiyo place yenye nikiget kudu podcast itakuwa ni religion.
It's you need it's everything you need. So wanna connect. Now that you mentioned Yashin and I had this question I want to ask. Nini really happen between, is it a thing you guys discussed and decide that let's go solo?
No, seasons. And you see, we are it's more of brotherhood. We are childhood friends. So it's not about music. That's not why we came together. In as much as we've done music together. We met in 94, bro.
Shit.
We grew up together, exchanging video games, playing together. We went to high school together. So seasons changed. And you go with the seasons. You go with the flow. Because if you could dwell on the past, outer growth.
There's a show you guys did in Eldoret, Shin City.
Which one?
Shin City,
I can't remember.
Uliona reception?
Ilikuwa moto.
Because you see, when I saw the younger generation and the older generation understanding what these guys are actually doing on stage,
it was church.
It was magical.
It was church.
Ile iko religion sana tunasema.
Si ndio hiyo.
Ninjas, welcome back. Of course, this right here is #Emos O'Clock reporting live and direct from Nakuru City. Nak City, na by this Nakuru town. Nilisikia kwa video nasema Nakuru. Nakuru City.
Si kusema hivyo. Nilisema Nakuru City.
Nilisema city, bro.
Nilisema city.
City.
Nilisema city.
Kuna airport.
Nilisema city, bro.
Inaundwa.
Nilisema city.
Tuko na avenue.
Si kusema town.
Ati kama Nakuru town.
Hapana.
Ini city, bro. Huko wasa wanafurahi huko nje wanasema tuko na airport, jamaa kutengenezwa, but kuna airport. Kuna nini kingine inatome kwa city? Kuna avenue, Kenyatta Avenue ni moja, but you know we are doing something. We are what else? Tuko na lake Kasaba. You know. Ama village ndo wanakuwa na lake.
Iko sawa. Iko tu sawa. Cities.
Na wewe ndo anax. Wewe unapenda kutia shabe time.
Si ndio?
Kwa hivyo ni city, unaitambua?
Naitambua.
That is shabab.
Hata mimi ni product wa Kabarak.
Usomea Kabarak mwanangu?
Nilijoin Kabarak 2017.
Allah.
Nimekuwa nikipasu music at the School of Music and Media.
Sio naonax.
Mimi ni msoanax.
City.
Kisniper. City, bro.
Hiyo siweza. Hiyo city, man.
Si ndio?
Hiyo tunahitaji sasa.
Yeah.
We might not be, you know, but we are.
Iko sawa. Speaking of which, actually tuki drive down the confirm na base yangu. Oh, now this is it's a city.
Imechange. Yeah, grow. Tuko baka na mapiti nini Kenyatta Avenue.
Now what we need to do, we need to get the sister city of Nakuru. Unajua Nairobi is a sister city to Denver. Kisumu is a sister city to Boulder, which is still in Colorado. So we need to identify who is the sister city to Nakuru.
Wajua tunalibambaga na mimi mwenyewe tunalibambana mimi. When I'm learning something new, nataka ashikanishi najifanya knowledge.
Uko nayo. Venye nafaa bro.
Are you recording bro? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, so right now, nime learn something. So Nairobi is a sister city to
Denver. And Kisumu is a sister city to Boulder. These are 2 cities in Colorado. So there's a relationship between these sister cities through the Sister Cities Act. So these are relationships that started off in 75, from 75. Arusha is also part. I think Arusha is a sister city to Kansas. So we need to look for Nakuru's sister city. We'll need to go and look. Tutafute governor.
Yes.
Yeah.
His Excellency Madam Susan Kieka.
Yes.
Can we Her Excellency. Wajua by the way anaita Nakuru saizi nini? Inaitwa Nakuru Girls. Nini? Governor ni Madam nini?
Special shout out to the ladies.
Yes, the ladies are doing very well.
Girl them.
Yes. So
girl them skillati.
Her Excellency Susan Kieka tutafuta me and Kollo.
Yes.
To discuss hii maneno. Tukipiago za macho pia to have more conversation how it's going to be a sister city to a certain city.
Yes.
It's a culture, it has been there.
Yes.
Ai, nimelana hapo kitu moja hapo hatari sana. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is Emos O'Clock reporting live and direct. And this is my bro. First time I was doing Emos O'Clock. And not even on my platform, it was on Nakuru TV platform. I actually saw the interview today. It has over 11,000 views. I didn't know it exists, man. So that means from way back. So wale madem mnapenda Kollo pia mnaweza ni follow mimi Emos Njoroge Overflow leteni huku. Tofauti tu ni ameanza kuvaa kofia. Bald gang, beard gang tulikuwa hivi pamoja. Tukifanya bazokizo tulikuwa hivi. So ladies, if you like Kollo, I'm the brother. Hala, sister city. Oh, brother city of Kollo. Alright, so I have my brother here, Voboy from the dog show. Tufanye hivyo have I ever tafadhali. Now you know Kollo is born again, eh?
Maswali zikuwe safi.
Sawa. Swali is anointed.
Hata zikiwa chafu. Nazo tutaita. Nazo.
Niambiwa sijui.
Sanitize.
So if you have, unaambia I have. If you've never, you show the camera you've never. No lying. Unless you want the fifth appointment. And
okay.
So
I can plead the fifth.
You can plead the fifth ukiona kamewaka.
Okay.
Twende.
Ndaza na raisi tu.
So
test the waters. Never have I ever changed a diaper.
I have, bro. And whoever wrote this question, I know I nataka kupata sana information. I have. Mimi ni mtu nimekaa na watu kwa nyumba. Unajua mnaona mtu yuko single. Mimi ni mtu I was the father who stepped up. Twende.
Never have I ever cried during a movie.
Mimi hapo gangster point acha ziishe kazi naisha. Bro mimi naliaga baka nikiona American Got Talent. Unaona kwanza wale vijana kidance wale wa Uganda hivi wakapiga Golden Bazaar nililia moja hapo hatari. Alafu ya dilisizi lia sababu mapenzi na kitu kingine yani.
Never have I ever.
Wacha kuuliza maswali zinatuma gangster point zangu zinaisha.
No sana uliza.
Naona ni ninja effect.
Gangster point. Never have I ever hit on my friend's girlfriend.
I plead the fifth.
Why would you plead the fifth, man?
Mimi si wakatiagi wananikatiaga. Ninawakataa naambia wewe si kuna mtu. Kweli? Naambia wewe si kuna mtu, wewe si ni mtu wa familia. Mbona unajaribu mtumishi?
Hakuna. Hiyo ni uongo.
Basi sikuwa najua. Best yangu aliambia ni best yake tu. I have but unknowingly. Thank you, very important.
Never have I ever been dumped.
Sidhani. Kusema kweli ni ngumu. Ulitokwa? Fresh and clean tu pole tu. What happened?
Wacha nikushow. Experience. Sahi salenda kwambia mimi ni upcoming. Wewe ngoja ucheki movie.
Ujefanya dating?
hizo vitu zote maze lazima upitie ndo sasa leo ushatestiwa vizuri ndo sasa
ukuje ukiwa piga ngine.
Never have I ever cried for an ex of mine to take me back.
Sio cry lakini tuaje na cry.
Ni cry bro.
Cry yes.
Ulikuwa umesema ukweli ni
simping. Please take me back. I'm yours truly. Hey, it can never.
Never have I ever gone.
Utakuwa swali ujinga.
Ilikuwa ujinga hata nikwambia.
Sema.
Never have I ever gone for 30 seconds. Unajua nini?
Nini? 16 seconds I be King Kong.
30 seconds.
16 seconds I be King Kong. But ladies, if you have ever found a guy who went for 30 seconds or 16 seconds, that means your nini was ish.
No, probably the guy, it's been a minute.
Hey,
literally.
It's been a minute. That's the reason why I said kisha 1 minute.
Actually, I'm tempted to. No. I'm sure.
Uko sure kuna mali piga 15
seconds.
Ukasema
ikutosha gari.
Formula 1 watu wanashinda seconds.
Pit stop.
Seconds means something. Nipe.
Never have I ever gone on a date and the lady didn't show up.
You know. Unakosa kushow up kwa nini? Unakosa why? Another one, last one. Tufanye hii whisper challenge tuende nyumbani.
Hata nsome nimeandika hapa. Never have I ever shoplifted.
Kidogo tu ile. Lakini ilikuwa shop hiyo ilikuwa kiosk. Ile ameweka vitu hapo. I'm young. Mtoto wa single parent. Ameweka sweet sasa na mzazi amesema sweet inaharibu meno.
Never have I ever stalked my ex on social media.
Tumia baka nini NYS. You need to know how they're doing. You need to know maybe you need
status update.
Uangalie kama unajua unaweza ona kitu moja hapo ujiteka mkutano. Na pia kuna ile unaweza ona uenjoy. So it's good for the once in a while. Tumemaliza. Let's do whisper challenge haraka sana. King wa rap. King wa rap.
Wake up
kabisa. Sawa, ndakwambia mtu unasema. Hii kamera sawa. Nairobi school. Nairobi.
Pass.
No, just say what you think. Sema tu unafikiria nimesema. Hakuna pass.
Okay.
Sema tu tume.
Okay.
Nairobi.
Nakumat.
Sawa. Tuendelee ama tusiendelee? Tuendelee.
Twak
kabisa. Nyashinski. Aish. Hiyo umepata. Phoebe.
Female.
Kibaka jina bibi yako ushachoma. Toa headphones. Focus. Uangalia vitu unasema hapa kama ni hizo. Nyashinski umepata. Phoebe. Unasema female.
Nimesikia female.
Ni sawa. King wa rap alisema nini?
Nilisema we Buddha.
Tuendelee umesema nini?
Sawa. That was a good one.
But they are loud.
Uko ready?
Kulika babako.
Pink City reaction. Pink City reaction.
Post election.
20,100.
20,100.
Baldman. Baldman.
Mali.
Ninja effect. Ninja Effect.
Ninja Effect.
Mziki bado haijachapa. Wewe mziki haichapi. Mziki inaendelea sawa.
Hiyo Ninja Effect.
Kuna moja ingine. Haina noma. Inacheza. Okay. Manangu.
Peke yetu.
Hapo sawa.
So nini? Pink Seat Kai Jehovah Jireh. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Emos O'Clock reporting live and direct. Of course, we were hosting the one on one, the legend, the king of rap. Na anataka kujaribu kujeka chini ati he's humble, at humility, at any upcoming. He's still the king of rap, ladies and gentlemen, without doubt. And of course, make sure you follow him on Instagram each and every day. Amesema each and every day.
Each and every other day.
Each and every other day.
Yeah.
9 to 10 a.m. live on Instagram. Follow him on Instagram. Just COLLO. Just
COLLO.
Humility. Just COLLO. But maneno ya king wa rap acha nayo. It's just COLLO. Any other social media platform still just COLLO?
Just COLLO, cut across all of them.
YouTube.
Inavari kunaweza YouTube ni COLLO.africa.
Niliona my YouTube channel ni mingi huko. Umesetwa na gani sasa hizi?
COLLO.africa.
COLLO.africa on YouTube.
Yeah.
All right. And new songs coming anytime soon. Amesema anakuja kama upcoming. Anakuja as a new being. All right. So make sure you follow his social media platform. But one of the most interesting things that I've been following is his Instagram account every other day. 9 to 10. I also saw you did an interview with Mr. Lenny.
Yeah, man. Interesting
Stuff.
That was a really... It was amazing catching up with a royal.
Manze. Nini kuna ushaikuwa na idea moja tu ya kufanya ngoma tu na these guys that you started with? The guys you started with from Ugopa DJs, Caliph Records, any like you just do a song with them. Mwamu tu acha tupige moja kwanza.
Well,
ama wewe maneno ya collab umemalizana nayo
for now. Zile collabs naweza taka kupiga ni na sewa nje Sahi kidogo. I think I don't owe any Kenyan a collaboration. I don't owe any Kenyan artist a collaboration. I think naweza penda kuwork na sewa nje kidogo. Pia unajua wanasema a prophet na bia
aishi nyumbani
bas.
Hata inakuru kidogo na hama. Kaka hivi kidogo hivi mkosa kupata sister city yenu na hama.
Ndio hiyo sasa.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Emos O'Clock. Thank you for coming through and thank you for
having me, bro.
This is the second time. Actually, I'm going to put that interview to COLLO. Bro, ni mbaya. Tujanzana leo mwanangu, uko mbaya. Thank you for viewing. Make sure you subscribe on my YouTube channel Emos Njoroge, and of course COLLO.africa.
Yes.
On YouTube, yes. Instagram Emos Njoroge, Instagram at just COLLO on Instagram. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been amazing. I like to leave you guys with a quote. Kwa nini unasema oh my god? Kwani quote zangu zinakuaga aje ndio unasema oh my god? Na ni kitu tunataka kufanya inspiring. Kachumbari haipashwi. Uko na quote unataka kuacha? Mimi
waacha
kachumbari. Si kachumbari kwa sawa?
Kachumbari
haipashwi
hapo sasa.
Ukitaka imeisha.
Yeah. Nice.